do my work in peace with my work being. That's not good. Hey friends, a lot of y'all know that we just went through a weird Texas snowstorm and now we're having some freezing temperatures every night. And do y'all want to hear about some things that I truly just messed up on in preparation for these weather events? I'll start here in my backyard, and this is one that I actually truly tried on, okay? I had this thing all wrapped up in feed sacks and straw yesterday. Y'all know how I like to do things, feed sacks and straw, but I thought I did a pretty good job. I was pretty confident that this thing right here was not going to freeze. And even with it being the only one that I tried really hard on, and we'll talk about that in a minute, even with it being the only one I tried really hard on, it's the only one that exploded on me. These are the pieces that broke off. My dad had some spare pieces. We were able to reuse this. Luckily it wasn't cracked or anything, but we had to replace this piece and glue it back on. He had some extra pipe insulation. We went ahead and put that on there. I've got my roll of tape somewhere. Oh, right here. I'm gonna tape it all up. I have some extra pieces to put on the top and tape that all up, and the bottom and tape that all up, and then I'm gonna put my straw back on it, and hopefully it doesn't freeze again tonight. This thing is in good shape again. It is working, has pipe insulation on it, and I duct taped the mess out of this thing, okay? We got it tied back to the post. I'm going to leave this straw be. It's not giving any warmth now with it being all wet. And my dad says that hay would work better anyways, and it's much warmer. Now my dad, ye of little faith, did not trust me to do this by myself, okay? He told me already since I've been done with this that if this thing breaks again tomorrow, he and I are gonna have it out. I said he and I might have it out and that's fine, but he would come back and help me anyways. He said, I'm gonna be at work tomorrow. I said, well, the good news is that I told you I could repair this by myself, because I learned how to repair this by myself last time this one needed repairs. And I told him I could do that this morning. He insisted on helping me. And now he's acting like I had to have him. I appreciate him, but I could have done it. Now I don't want it to bust because I don't want to have to do it again tomorrow, but I can do it if all else fails. Now, I don't know why my dad is smack talking me about my failed attempt at my house, because he had a failed attempt of his own, okay? And there's a spigot right here in this blanket, and it stuck out right here and a water hose ran over there. He put it back up inside the metal, so it's inside the barn, and had it all wrapped in a blanket, okay? I don't know why it froze. It shouldn't have froze. You'd think it wouldn't freeze. It's inside this, blocked from the wind, and it's all wrapped up, but it did freeze. He has it all wrapped up, so I'm not gonna unwrap it and show y'all. We actually got really, really lucky with that one too. And even though it froze, it didn't bust. We were expecting it to bust at some point throughout the day, so I've been checking it all day long. But it actually thawed out and the water came back on, everything's working. It thawed out without busting, without breaking. And I'm hoping I got as lucky as that with the next one that I'm about to show you guys. I'm coming. I am coming. Because we do head over to the horse pasture for this next one. Everyone is away for feed time, and now I will do my work in peace with my work being. That's not good. I've been checking this thing all day. I brought my screw gun back because I have to rake my way into the well house to turn all of that off. This one really was just like complete oversight on my part. not thinking about this water hose. I'm hoping that I can get these 2 screws out and just kind of shimmy in the door because I don't want to take the whole board off. Can I shimmy inside? Oh wait, I put a screw up there too. This is so ridiculous. I just need to redo the well house. I got the water off though. I'm gonna disconnect some hoses. Shoot. I'll just shimmy back out and get y'all real quick. This actually shot off first from when it froze. And I'm hoping that it is just this piece maybe cracked somewhere or something, and it's not my actual hose that's busted. This retractable water hose might be the most beneficial thing out here in my pasture, the most convenient thing out here in my pasture, and I do not want to have to replace it, but I would probably replace it. If I hadn't just completely dropped the ball on this one, it would have been as easy as disconnecting these 2 hoses. And then this is supposed to slide right off of here. Just like that. Just like that, I could have saved my water hose. I just moved the whole hose reel into the well house. I'm gonna pull this up into the well house. Everything else looks all good. There's no leaks anywhere. These hoses are fine. Closed back up, and filling waters tomorrow will be a little bit more of a chore, but it's okay. It's not spewing water everywhere. That was the goal. It's fine. Can you please let me work? Can you please let me work? Just trying to borrow some hay. I just need some hay off y'all's bale here, okay? Just a little bit of anything that's dry, all right? Can you stop looking at me like that? In no way have I wronged you, okay? Healthy and Lefty were looking at me like I have just done them so dirty by taking hay from around and some, just a little bit, from off the bale. I just got a baggie's worth, okay? I didn't think it'd be a problem. I gotta let animals out before I go. I didn't think it'd be a problem. That stuff needs to be cleaned up anyways, and I was just getting jump started on it. And by the time they eat the rest of that bale of hay, I'll be replacing it with a new one and they'll never miss it. They are set free. I know you don't have any more grain, but Barbie just has to check it out. She doesn't have any more either though. You're welcome to go and join your friends now, handsome, but you don't gotta leave your hay. You're just gonna go join your friends. All right. Oh, you can give me some lovin's? You thought about it. I'm gonna take this bag of hay and insulate my water line at the house a little more. And after that, I'm calling it a wrap for the night. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully we don't have any more busted pipes when we wake up in the morning, but the joys of the things you worry about in the winter. See y'all on the next one.